Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, kid, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's a design run. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. make it third down.
I don't think we're ever going to get away from the stat line of turnovers and winning that turnover margin being the biggest singular key in the NFL, Kate. But I'll tell you what, when you run for 100 yards plus, you win 70% of the time. They did a week ago with this guy, and he's off to an excellent start.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And brought to the ground as they hit him big on that play, Brock. It looks like they're marking the gain at about 25 yards.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Burrow back to throw. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Now, as far as receiving numbers go, Brock, you get up near 200, you expect to win a game. And they were indeed winners last week thanks to his work that he is continuing here.
That's right. And he put out that effort a week ago. You can expect to see the ball early and often today.
Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on 2nd. Here's Burrow. Intercepted in the end zone. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Steelers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Gallup doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, McCarthy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
A 2nd down throw from Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan hauling a heck of a souvenir.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Gets this one away in the nick of time, but the defense still quick enough to alter that throw. It's incomplete. And it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Fourth down, Burrow. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Caught by Washington, left side. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
McCarthy looking to throw. And this will wind up incomplete. So failure to connect brings up 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Here's McCarthy on 2nd. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
On 2nd down, McCarthy. And it looks great flying through the air rush, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I think this guy is dispelling one of those narratives out there, and you know what that is. The DBs are simply receivers that can't catch. You throw it this guy's way, he's bringing it in.
The 1st down carry for Brown. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. McCarthy hit. He lost the football. And out of bounds inside the 5. Woo-hoo, the sideline saves him there. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Dowdle will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd, and they have to be thinking points here. Third and goal for McCarthy. Hits his target in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. Puka Nacua. A 4-yard score. Boswell is good on the extra point. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Bengals nothing.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Brooks now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Here's Brown to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Burrow setting the throw. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. There's the hits, and finally putting an end to that one. Out of bounds after a gain of about 26. And that's going to give Cincinnati the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work.
That's going to be incomplete. First time he's worked his back way this game, but no results yet.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Throwing on second. Burrow. Gets it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just third down now.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Man in motion, out of the slot. Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And a deeper throw might have been preferred there, Brock. Fourth down coming up after they pick up just 3.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Trying for it with Burrow. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. McCarthy throwing here. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's hit and taken down after a 27-yard gain. And that is good for a Pittsburgh first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Now McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap. And that hit altered the throw. And brings up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On target to his back, and we go Dowdle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocks down that runner.
Hits his running back. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Steelers.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
The inside give to Dowdle. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Now it's McCarthy. On the move, headed right. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. McCarthy to throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
A 23-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Brooks now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Burrow to the air now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jamel Dean makes the play. Into the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run again with Brown. He gets forward, and that's back 4 yards. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he is on 3rd and short. Oh, enveloped by the defense. They get him at the 32. That's T.J. Watt. And that's going to bring up a 4th and long. 13 to go.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
out there. Looks like they're going for it. Burrow trying on 4th down. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They'll go with Dowdle on the run. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that 1st down. Offense to the line fast. They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw, McCarthy. They close in on him and drag him down on the other side of midfield. They got him at the 48. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. And he'll try to hit this one well. All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Burrow audible in at the line. One final shot before the half. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Dante Kent with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the 2nd half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that 1st half. And that kick returner he took matters in his own hands.
It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Catch made right side by Nakua. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
At the 41-yard line.
McCarthy set 1st and 10. And with that last completion, he's now 8 of 15 throwing the ball. Here's the give to Dowdle. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
32-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's McCarthy. He gets this one in the Kua. And he's talking after about a 5-yard gain. That is good enough for a fresh set of downs.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Yeah, the hit's going to separate him from that football. Incomplete. Not surprising to find a defender in the area there over the middle challenging that one, partner. It's 2nd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
McCarthy now on 2nd. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Chased out to his right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bengals, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Burrow on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. Brought to the ground finally after a gain of about 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bengals.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down Bengals.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they pick him off again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I apologize if it seems like low-hanging fruit to say 7 is not his lucky number right now. That's how many interceptions he's thrown the last 2 weeks. Can't happen.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jordan Battle with the INT.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Throwing is Burrow. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Talk about an explosive start to this drive. 33 yards. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
The 44-yard line.
First and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Here's McCarthy on second. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for Kyle.
His best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he's not able to keep a hold of it through that hit. incomplete.
Intended for Darnell
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
McCarthy to throw for it. Got a man. That's Nakua. And now just outside the red zone as they come through on fourth down. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you would better convert it.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
McCarthy throwing here. And they pick him off again. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Their own 10-yard line.
Going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. It's a pickup of 26. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
26 yards. And
Inside the final minute of our third quarter. Now Burrow. Gets everything he has under this one. Has his man, but his man does not have that football. He drops an easy one, Brock. It's 2nd down. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it. Not on the practice field, but in what gets really tough right here in game action.
On 2nd down, Burrow. This one also in and out of the hands. Incomplete. This time, though, a hit assisting in the break of an out-would-be catch. That means it's 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Tight end going in motion here. They're in long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Penalty hurts them, but they are still going for it here on 4th down.
Here we go.
Trying for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 from the 32. Now McCarthy. Cut near the goal line. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go. 18, Pioneer. After 60. After 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Escapes the pocket. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
At the same spot after the incompletion. It's 2nd down. Now it's McCarthy. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Steelers up a couple of scores and in control of the football. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. McCarthy to throw it. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the 1st down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. Looking to throw, McCarthy. And he's not going to add another catch just yet. This one pried out by the contact. That forces 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Burrow to the air now. And he's going down. They make the play at the 11. And Watts got to him again. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Working quickly here.
30. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Burrow back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
30. And the Bengal 1st down.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
We're on a pass now on 2nd down. A throw left side, caught by Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Complete to Chase Brown.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Evan McPherson to kick off for
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's McCarthy. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked up by Dax Hill.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down from the 42. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd
Burrow on 2nd down.
at the Steelers' 43-yard line.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Steelers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Steelers calling their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Here's McCarthy on 2nd. And we can't find a connection on 2nd down. That incompletion means it is 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this won't even get back to the line, Brock. Hit erased any chance of that one. It's incomplete. 4th down. All right, Brock, QB1, I got a question for you. Are you always expecting the rush to be dialed up like that? Dialed up a notch when it's 3rd down?
Is water wet? Is the Pope Catholic? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay. The Steelers set to punt it. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. This plays a design run. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Looking to throw, Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the
A gain
first.
of 7. First down, Bengals.
Burrow setting up the play action. To the left side, and Gesicki has it. And doing 6 on that play. That means it is second down manageable.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
The second down throw from Burrow. Met at the catch point, and it's incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby. One of them makes the hit to break up that catch. Third down upcoming.
Just continuing to add to some film that's going to be a little bit hard to watch. This guy, you typically don't see completion percentage numbers like this. Very, very accurate guy. Not today. He's going to have to figure out why.
Third and short, it's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Bengals got to score in a hurry. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Rolling out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, or even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Can. 11 mighty. 11.
They send the tight end in motion left. Working on 2nd down. Burrow. Defender meeting him at the catch point and breaking up that catch. Incomplete. So it brings up 3rd down. Throwing now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.